like a Hellcat.
Hey everybody, welcome to Snapshot 22W11A. And this snapshot, this is actually the biggest first update snapshot I think we've ever gotten. We have a lot of stuff. We have mud, we have awesome mangroves, which actually I think with my current resource pack, actually no, I don't have the resource pack active. They match crimson wood planks in my resource pack that I typically. But oh well, so we have quite a few things to go over real quick. Is the stuff for the deep dark. So there's all this stuff which was shown off in the experimental update thing. There is a deep dark. What is my current location? I'm just gonna type this out so I don't forget it. Minus 156, 24. Minus 5, so I don't lose this place. And then we're gonna teleport to here. So this is the deep dark biome is here, to an extent. It's primarily just a placeholder because of course this is what the biome is going to be. Massive biome with skulk over the place. There isn't any, as far as I know. I can locate. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Yeah, no, the ancient cities do not exist in this version, probably because they're trying to get them not to spawn bad. Yeah, so this is what the deep dark will look like. I can effect give night vision. So yeah, this is what it will look like. And of course, it looks like the other thing whenever it's dark. But this is what it looks like, and lit up, just bulk all over the place, overtaking every naturally generating block. There is quite a bit of it. There's shriekers all over the place, so you won't just find the warden in you won't just find the warden in the. Oh, it actually switches to the upper parts too. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, the deep dark. Dimly lit and eerie, the deep dark is sure to strike fear into the hearts of even the most brave players. The floor, deep dark, is covered in skull. No mobs will spawn in the deep dark, so you can't accidentally spawn the warden because the zombie walks past it. That's interesting. But that's basically all because, of course, the ancient city isn't here. I'm sure whenever it does make it to the official update, it will be a little more than it was, but at the moment, this is all it is. So, the next thing is frogs. Frogs are the next thing that were added. We have seen these in the betas for a while. Apologize, clear my throat. We've seen these in the betas for a while. So yeah, frogs. They can swim, jump. You just saw it jump there. Walk on land and croak, as you just heard. It can eat small slimes, causing them to drop slime balls, and it can eat magma cubes, causing them to drop bees. Each frog type will actually drop a different one of these depending on whenever it eats a magma cube. So if I place a little slime here, frog should there it goes, and it drops a slime. Oh, he ran away. There's a small one. Let's see if he gets it. Get it? Get it, pal? Going up after these guys. And yeah, so these ones drop the yellow ones, the ochre ones. I believe the desert ones drop the green, and then the arctic ones drop white, or the arctic ones drop this. I think the tropical ones are actually, I'm not actually sure what color is associated to which, because I think we're in a temperate biome right now. I think this still technically counts. We'll have to find, like, actually, locate desert. Wow, not one within a reasonable distance. That's no good, but you know what I mean. If I were, actually, is that over here? No? That just, I think that's just exposed alright, but whatever. So there's 3 different colors. Each of the 3 different colors drops a different type of frog lantern whenever the whenever it kills a small magma slime. Farming that's gonna be difficult because you have to get the frog to nether in the first place. Yeah, the next thing is the tadpoles, which are what actually spawn the frogs in the first place. Whenever you cause two frogs to mate, which I believe is just by getting them to eat slimes, is how they will mate. And then you get one of these, and it will turn into a tadpole. I think one tadpole. Tadpoles can swim in water. They can run land like fishes and eventually die. Tadpoles are grown up, turned to frogs. They change breed depending on which biome they grew up in. And tadpoles can be caught in a bucket, so you can just take a tadpole and get in a bucket. So tadpole in a bucket. So these eggs will disappear after a little bit. Say disappear. They will break after a little bit and become, well, little tadpoles, which will eventually grow up into frogs. Which is pretty cool. The next item on our list is the mangrove wood blocks. So of course there's all of them. There's He's gonna be loud for that. Up my video. How dare you? Die? Seriously. Okay, so we have the logs, which look like that's just regular, which looks like this. Has it's cool red, looks like meat. Cool red, like I said, kind of resembles my resource pack. Of course, we have the stripped versions of it. We have the stripped wood. We have the roots, and we have the muddy roots, which I'm assuming is just if you take the root mud and craft them together on a crafting table. That's gonna be my assumption. Find out. Yep, that's how you get it. So yeah, they're just muddy roots, but assuming they will naturally spawn, they'll be the ones that spawn under like ground level. The roots will be above the ground. These will be under ground level. Then of course there's the leaves, which look really cool. I like how the roots seem to actually be like this type of texture with a sapling type of texture on the inside, which is really cool. Of course, we have all the wood types, the new trapdoors, which we did get accidentally leaked to us quite a while ago. Yeah, all the new wood stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah, everything here, boats. But then the cool thing is how they actually spawn. So whenever they grow, I think they do just grow from this, and they usually will try to grow in like water of some sort. I'm gonna try to find an area to grow. They will try to grow in water. In the final version, they currently grow into oak trees, but in the final version they will grow into mangrove trees, which will occasionally have leaves, have propagules on them, and I think I can actually bone meal it that way anyway. Yeah, so they have several growth stages. If I just do that, it will grow, and then eventually it will pop out. Eventually it will just naturally fall, and since they usually grow over water, it will fall into the water and form another mangrove tree over time because it will automatically plant itself. I think that tech is still under the works though, so we shall see how that eventually goes. You can break a fully grown propagule and plant it in an oak tree. Eventually it'll become a proper thing, but that coating isn't there yet. So the next thing they added is mud, which mud, it looks like this is gonna be the new thing. It actually looks a little less gray. It has a little more color to it, a little more brown to it compared to what it used to. But the cool thing about it is you can actually make it just by doing that. The other cool thing about that is you can actually drain mud into clay by a method like this. And if I were to set the rule random tick speed to like 100, it'd eventually like dry out. A lot of wood. Wow. Perhaps they haven't actually programmed that in quite yet. Mud is a block that will generate in the upcoming mangrove biome. When we walk around the mud, entities will sink into it a little bit like soul sand, but not be slowed down. Mud can be created by using water bottle on dried dirt, by hand, or with a dispenser. Okay, so I guess they don't have this tech in it yet, which is unfortunate. But eventually you'll be able to dry it out into clay. When they just don't have that tech done. So as they said, you will kind of sink into it like soul sand. So here's me walking in dirt, walking in mud. It doesn't slow me down. It's just muddy. It can be crafted into this other block called packed mud. I'm assuming with a crafting table, which I get rid of. Probably just gonna be that. It can be crafted. Packed mud can be crafted with or by mud. Let's go in here and see if it's in here. Yeah, packed mud. Oh, with wheat. Interesting. So you can make it with wheat, but it's just this other texture. Sounds hollow. Might we get a mud skip out of this? That'd be really cool if we got a mud skip out of this somehow. That'd be really cool. A lungfish, whatever they're actually called. Yeah. Just occasionally break them and it just... But then you can also make these bricks by crafting these packed mud shapes. Get mud bricks. Mud bricks, really cool. They actually are, in my opinion, quite different from any of the other brick types we have. That's an infested one. They do look quite different from any of the other ones we have. They actually don't line up with it. No, they don't line up with it. They're square shaped rather than rectangle shapes. They technically can sort of line up, maybe as like a texturing block, but not really. But of course, you have the normal the stairs, the slabs, and the pillars, which is all really cool. Make all those with stonecutter. And despite the fact that the random 6 speed is high, these things are not broken. Perhaps that tech isn't in the game yet either. Or maybe that is just a set time. That might be what it is. It might just be a set time. So I think them growing up should have happened. Yeah, because originally seagrass is how you bred them, but I think you just breed them with slimes now. Frog. Yep. That's to breed them, and then one will walk after they finish. One will walk over to water source. I think that one's gonna be walking over to lay its eggs. Long. Oh, well, no, it changed directions. Yep, and it placed them. Hey, and we actually just saw those break in front of us. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's how they work. So there actually was a beta that went on to Bedrock Edition. They include some other stuff. I think there's mostly parity right now, except some functionality with the frogs not working or something like that, I guess. Mostly parity. We will be getting the ward in the next snapshot, I assume. The only thing we're lacking is the goat horn and functionality for the goat horn. Apparently, you can now craft a copper goat horn, which has more uses or something like that. It can make different sounds depending if you're looking up, if you're crouching, or if you're doing something else, which is really weird, but oh well. What do you guys think about this snapshot? It's a really packed snapshot. We got pretty much all the blocks that we know about that we're getting. I can guarantee we're going to eventually get more, because if this is all, they just gave us everything in one snapshot. So there's definitely going to be a lot more, because this is a lot. This is a whole lot. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot in this update. So what do you guys think? Tell me your opinions in the comment section down below. I will see you all in the next one. This is Untitled Avenger. Have a nice day. Stay safe and peace out.